50,000 subscribers is a lot. It's a big number, and throughout my tenure here on YouTube, I've always given back in the form of beautiful giveaway prizes on milestones like this, and this is no exception. So listen up close for a chance to win this beautiful 500-gram piece of silver. Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here, and a very warm welcome to you all joining me for our 50,000 subscriber giveaway entry and announcement and thank you video. I guess that's what we're going to call it, because we hit 50,000 subs last week, and I always like to mark big milestones with a nice chunky prize, and we've been doing these big old Rolo chunky pucks in the past, and so a 500-gram one only seemed fitting for 50,000 subscribers. So we're going to go through in today's video how you enter and how you get involved in this giveaway and how you find out who actually wins it next week when we do a live draw. But for right now, I just want to say a huge thank you, because without all of you 50,000 wonderful, fantastic people in the camera, and more, because there are people who are not subscribed that watch too, I wouldn't do what I do, and that is incredibly humbling and incredibly cool. So thank you very much. Now, in terms of the giveaway itself, it's very simple. All you need to do is comment on this video. It's one of those things with giveaways that you have to follow YouTube guidelines. So there's going to be a little bit of YouTube blurb right now. And all of that is in the description as well if you want to go and have a good old read of it. But YouTube's not YouTube's not sponsoring this video. They have no affiliation with this giveaway in any way. One prize, which is this Rolo puck, and one entry per person. It's free to enter. All you need to do is just comment on this video. Entries will be live up till 5 PM next Sunday, which is the 19th of March. And then we will do a live stream, and we will choose a winner live on that live stream using commentpicker.com. And then we'll get in touch with, well, hopefully then that person will get in touch with us, because I won't know your email address. And we will then send you this item. It won't cost you anything to post it, but if you're in a country that has import duties and taxes when it comes to you, then that's your responsibility. So do bear that in mind. But we'll ship worldwide. Wherever you are, we'll get it to you, and you'll have this lovely, great big prize. So that's kind of the summary of all of the YouTube stuff. But please do have a quick look down in the description box, and if you've got any questions, my email address is down there as well, and you can ask if you've got any concerns or anything that you're not sure of. So the prize itself is this 500-gram hammered Rolo puck for 2023, and we've got the beautiful laser etched hallmarks on the bottom here, including the special coronation mark for King Charles III here. Now I've put a little leaf in between because I had a little bit of an annoying moment with the assay office, who decided in their infinite wisdom to leave a gap. Don't know exactly why that was. It was a little bit annoying. It was irking my OCD because it didn't look right. So I've added my little leaf there as well. That's just the way it is. That's not part of the hallmark, but you do what you do to satisfy your inner OCD. And if you guys have been watching my channel for a long time, you'll know that that kind of thing, it annoys me so much. So it has to be right, it has to be as perfect as it can be. So there is the prize, 500 grams of beautiful hammered Rolo puckiness, and I'm really, really happy with the way it's turned out. So thank you one and all. So now for the second part of this video, I just want to reiterate my thanks to everybody here on YouTube and the wider communities as well, who have been watching and supporting our channel all the way from the beginning. We've been going now, gosh, July 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 7 years in July. That's a long time to be doing YouTube videos 3 days a week, if not more sometimes. And I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. But, let me tell you, it can be grinding sometimes to continually think of things to talk about and showcase and look at. And it's not without all of your support that I continue to do it, and I will continue to do it. And I have this goal in my mind of 100,000 subs one day. And we've seen some of, you can see this is the instructions I give to the assay office for this one. But we've seen other YouTube channels within the silver community this year hit 100,000 subscribers. So we know it's possible. We know it's there. My approach has always been this sort of down-to-earth, pragmatic approach to precious metal stacking and buying and collecting. And I've got I think, quite diverse channel with diverse viewer base. We've got people who like poured silver. We've got people who like numismatics, coins, bullion bars, just general stacking and large, big old chunks of silver. We've got bit of everything, and I like that. I don't like that. I would just focus on one particular niche or one particular element of stacking, as it were. So I hope that if we do get to 100,000 at some point in the next decade or so, let's call it, it would be a really great achievement for that diverse, basically population of viewers. I think it's going to be pretty cool. Will we get there? I don't know. I mean, there's always this sort of finite lifespan with any YouTube channel. You get to a point where, maybe you've hit that limit, but I've always thought that limit is going to come any day, and it continues to impress me that it doesn't. And we do get these odd little spikes where we get a really popular video through the YouTube algorithm, like the one we've had recently, and that fuels a large amount of growth coming through. So there's a lot going on. But YouTube isn't just the only thing that I do in terms of sort of content creation or things that I create. We of course have got our own little business, which has erupted from doing YouTube. And someone had asked me 7 years ago, would I be sat here talking to you fine people about 50,000 subscribers, showing some of our gold bars that we made? I'd be like, yeah, no, but yeah, it's here, and I'm exceptionally proud of that. I'm exceptionally proud of the hard work that I've been able to put into this and our channel and our little business. And I say our because Mrs. Backyard Bullion, whilst isn't necessarily pouring silver and doing all of this, it's a family affair in that we have so much going on in our life that I feel I'm getting all philosophical here, but when you're sort of self-employed and when you're sort of doing things for yourself, the support you get from other people within your kind of family unit is integral, and Mrs. Backyard Bullion provides that, and also does quite a lot of other things too behind the scenes. So it's funny, and I do remember looking at Mrs. Backyard Bullion when I decided I wanted to pour some silver to make a nice gift for a godson. This is before even I had a YouTube channel, and I was just like, I've been watching other people do it, and it's fine. I can go and get a blowtorch from the hardware store, and I can melt some silver and make something nice. The raised eyebrow was legendary, and look where we are today. And I think it's quite cool, really. It's quite a nice sort of bucket list story to tell future generations, isn't it? So yeah. Anyway, look, I do ramble on. I ramble on so much on this channel. It's what I'm kind of known for, and I'm quite proud of the sort of the genre of the channel that we do. As I said, we don't doom and gloom things. We don't over-egg the potential for a financial collapse. Although I will be talking about the fact that the banks are having a rough time of it right now, and whilst I think that there are some issues ahead, I don't think it means the dollar's collapsing. Anyway, we'll talk about that in next week's video. But it's a down-to-earth approach. It's a sensible approach, and it's something that I'm very proud of, and I will continue to do here on this channel. That's my commitment to all of you fine people. And I will continue to make YouTube videos and entertain you as best as I can. I know that some people, especially those of you who might be watching to the back end of this particular video, will enjoy our inane ramblings about precious metals. So yeah, there it is. Now, I've got one little update for those who care at the back end of a video. The Mint Era Britannia here that we had for auction went for £501. That's pretty cool. That is a nice big number. And we'll talk more about this in time, as the seller of them is sending me all of them that he's got, and we'll work out what we're going to do with them and how we're going to maybe bring them to market. But £500 for the first one is an achievement, and I think that's actually a pretty good price, quite frankly, considering how few have come back up onto the market. But we'll talk about that at another time. So for right now, all I shall say to summarise is a huge thank you to everybody out there, subscribed or not, watched once or watched 1,000 times. Thank you. It means the world to me, more than you might imagine. This whole journey, and some might think it's cringy to say it's a journey, but it is a journey, because I have changed my entire life to be a Backyard Bullion, and it's like playing this character of Backyard Bullion. But once you start to think about the ins and outs of it, it's really just a true reflection of who I am and what I do and how I do it, and that's it. Just basically being myself on a platform like this is very cathartic and very fulfilling. And I do not take it for granted in any sense of the word. and I really do appreciate anybody's support out there. So thank you. I'm going to call it there, because I could go on and tell you all infinitely how incredible you are, but I think you already know that. If you're watching to this point in the video, you're in that super extra cool kids club, and I want to hear from you down in that comments. I want you guys to be commenting. I want you guys to get that comment in so that you've got the best chance of winning this prize. You know, at some point I might think about a way to celebrate our cool kids club members and the people who watch to the end of a video, like a secret phrase or something, but not for today. I haven't worked out all the rules and everything, so it's always difficult, isn't it? Because if you some randomer sees that, you know, 15-20 people have put this arbitrary comment in the video, they might just copy it, in the sense that they might try and get some secret prize, but that's not happening today. It's just the big prize. But anyway, look, that's me, that's done. Thank you again to all of you fine people out there for your support of our channel and brand and everything we do, and we'll see you on the next video, and we'll see you next week for the results show. As always, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.